cause. Tend to your fields. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
We must all do
Help me! Anyone!
die. They
Please!
Disney.
Someone
Fight you down! Heathen! You'll die for that!
Oh, fortune favours me today. God only knows what foul deeds those men intended to commit. Good of you to arrive when you did, stranger. I'll see to it that my husband hears of your bravery.
These are dark. Be not afraid. Doubts are the weapons of our enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the seeds of confusion. If you
Let me go! Please!
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Please! Someone do something!
Heathen! You'll die for that! Back here!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
You can't. You get to kill someone? I could have been killed. Why did you push it in? Leave, peasants. It's forbidden for you to be here. to steal.
Let me go, please.
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal. You dare steal in my presence! That will cost you your life!
Why are you so cruel? What have I done wrong?
اغرب عن وجهي.
Heathen! This is how you die! This can't be too hard!
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Over here! Assassin! Kill him!
Why are you
Why don't you come out and fight?
Nothing wrong.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that! You think you can outrun me? Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Die, thief!
Let go of me! I've got nothing wrong!
Die, thief!
Help!
Out here! He's over here! Come back here!
Help! This man wants to kill me!
Bill, hide like a rat then. Die, thief!
Let go of me! I've got nothing wrong!
Die, thief! Go away, peasant!
Anyone please help me!
ردها.
You die here! Get away! I'll have your head! Now! You're right now! You won't get away from me!
Praise God, you've saved me! All the city will know of your sacrifice!
Them in their cause. Tend to your field. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who sacrifice in service to the Lord.
Please, sir, have any money?
He hurts himself. I'm not
Family
helping.
sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
What's that fool doing?
Take that!
Does he really have a reason?
Wait, still!
You were not allowed to be here. Leave.
Try to run, There's nowhere to go.
He must not be a sound
Please,
man.
you're hurting me. You can hurt him.
Pathetic. The old man's gonna cry.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
You're no monk. Your god has forsaken you. Such a strange man. Aren't you done? Yes,
اغرب
that's
عن
all you
وجهي.
do.
Aim you now! I'll get you!
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Help! You think you can lose me? Send him away!
Stop him!
I'll get you!
Come quickly, he just killed someone.
You can't get away from me! Death to the hero! I'll cut you down! I will make you bleed! Come back here!
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they'd have made off with me. I'll... No, please, don't leave Francis. Just a few coins, please.
What happened?
You're not supposed to be here. Leave. You're not supposed to be here. Leave. No reason to stand here.
Many things.
Leave.
Too many things.
I should tell you where you stand. What the hell is he doing?
Please, good sir, do
Cast
not
them
do that.
out of Acre and forced them from the countryside. Now they retreat to the south.
Ah, Altair. A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Mualim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse, and so here I am. What can you tell me about him?
He is the Grand Master of the Knights Hospitaller, and surely keeps his quarters in their district. Beyond that, I cannot say. I suggest you search the city. See what you can learn from the people.
Tell me where they gather and I'll see what I can find.
The public gardens north of here, or what's left of them, are as good a place as any to begin. There's an abandoned market northwest as well that merits watching. And Maria of Jehoshaphat's church to the west remains a popular meeting place. These 3 locations should be sufficient for your needs.
I appreciate the information, Rafiq. It will be put to good use.
See that it is.
A plague upon Saladin! A plague upon his people! We came in peace.
You've no
to the
reason to
Holy
be
Land
here.
to spread
Leave
the
now.
Our Lord.
I'll have your head! He thinks he can die, heathen! Move, damn it! You think you can lose me?
Take him down! Couldn't have gotten far!
This place is restricted. Be gone! I can't find him.
Away from God. And so
I need this dealt with now. The ropes are eaten through with rot and must be replaced. If we wait any longer, we risk an accident.
I understand, but what of the houses I'm supposed to repair?
Never mind the citizens. What do they do anyway but cry and complain? It's the knights who sacrifice that the rest of us might live in peace.
But they've nowhere to go, and the rains will come soon.
I won't warn you again, boy. Do as you're told or you'll find yourself in irons.
Yes, sire.
First, sensible words out of your mouth. You've got the plans now. Get to work.
If it isn't Altair, remember me? No? I learned my craft at the same time as you. Still no memories of me. Doesn't matter. Al-Mualim has charged me with a mission that I am honored to perform. I must test you. What a pleasure. I have hidden flags in this area. Find them and return to me. Be quick. It is such a shame that the old man insisted that I must help you if you succeed.
Stand and pause, sir. I need the money. A few coins, all I ask for is a few coins. We must not be of his mind.
Why is he doing that? Such a strange... He should stop acting as if a man. What's wrong with him?
I'm impressed. Not enough to change my mind about you, but since Al-Mualim commands, here is what I know about your next target. Garnier hides in the Hospitalier Fortress. Getting into the fortress will require cunning. That's all I have for you.
Hey, you look familiar.
Family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little more. I beg of you.
Read it!
Learn that fighting
What a peculiar man.
You hear about Elaine?
The archer who guards the eastern wing?
Poor bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat. Doubt he'll last the night.
How can he continue to work, knowing what's to come?
He visits his brother often, so I cover for him when I can.
You aren't there now?
No. I've family business of my own to attend to.
Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
He won't. Long as you stay silent.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
running from someone.
No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money. Sir, I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Please, sir, have any money? I need
Why are you doing
sir.
that?
I'm poor and sick
Make
and
room.
hungry.
What the hell do you want?
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
It's forbidden for you to be.
You something to say?
Go away, peasant.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt him?
So what you got there?
Rubbish. The man had no coin to speak of, just some damn tube. All I found was a bit of paper with these nonsense scratchings.
Them's not nonsense, but words and letters.
Why is a man putting words and letters in a tube? It's a waste of tube, if you ask me.
Must be important. Give it here, and I'll have a look.
Like you helped last time. I ain't letting you steal this.
Well, ain't you clever? Have fun with it, then.
Best leave here this instant if you value your life.
He should stop acting like a child.
Someone tell me why he's doing that. You die here!
Such a strange man. People of Asia, listen well. Garnier de Naplouse is a good man. He means only to help. He's sworn an oath to serve and save, a promise he won't betray. Soon, my friends, soon the good doctor will attend to your needs. Be patient, hold hope close. There are many in need of aid, and only one of him. He works tirelessly to serve and save, but these things take time.
Make room! Your presence, Lord.
Please, sir, have any money? I mean, no, just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins, all I ask for was a few coins.
That was unwise.
Mercy! Mercy! Don't kill me. I'll do anything you want.
You serve Garnier?
He makes me say these things to keep the people from revolting, to give them hope and make them eager for his touch.
Tell me everything you can about the man.
Yes, of course. I know what happens within, what he really does.
Go on.
Not sick, not wounded when they enter, but once he's got his hands on them, then the pain begins.
He's no healer then. Just a sick, cruel man.
I don't know what it is he does to make them cry so loud, but it must be stopped before more are made to suffer. Will you stop him?
It's why you still live.
He is cautious. You must pick the proper time. Go to him when he attends to the patients. He forgets the world around him, becomes lost in his work. Yes, strike then.
I thank you for the information.
Then you'll let me go?
Would that I could.
You want someone, that's...
Damn fool must be out of his mind.
Look, what's he doing?
Altair! He's after me! He saw me! He will kill me, and my wife and children! What a mess! Have you come to end my misery? No. Al-Mualim has more compassion than I thought. Could you help me then? A knight of the Hospitalier is after me. If you could eliminate him, you would do a fellow a real honor. I've been here in Akkar since the Crusaders were laying siege. I can give you important information in return.
What is he running from?
I beg of you, sir, I beg of you, just a few coins, please! You won't get away with this!
He's going to hurt someone. He seems to be in a hurry.
I need money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Altair! He's after me! He saw me! He will kill me, and my wife and children! What a mess! Have you come to end my misery? No. Al-Mualim has more compassion than I thought. Could you help me then? A knight of the Hospitalier is after me. If you could eliminate him, you would do a fellow a real honor. I've been here in Akka since the Crusaders were laying siege. I can give you important information in return.
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. Ow!
Please be more careful. What is that man thing? He's going to hurt someone.
Ow!
Open your damn
Sir,
eyes!
have any money? Please, sir, have any money? The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
It is done. He's dead. Oh, I am extremely grateful. So, here is what I know about Garnier de Naplouse, Grand Master of the Hospitalier. Garnier let his patients roam the halls of his fortress. No one, save scholars, may enter his personal workspace, and the rooftops are guarded by archers. I'm sure this information will help deliver Garnier to the gates of hell.
I mean, I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Does he really have a reason?
He caught your eye.
He's going to hurt himself, and when he does, I will... What is that man?
Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
But I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry.
Altair? How fares your search for Garnier?
I know when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Clever. By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Garnier keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go. Remove this stain from Akka, Altair. Perhaps it will help cleanse your realm. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Be strong. Stand firm. Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men...
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Why is he doing that?
Does he really have a reason?
There's no reason to stand here. Leave.
No, help! Help me! Help me! Please! You must help me!
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right.
No!
Give me your hand.
Don't touch me! Not again!
Cast out this fear, else I cannot help you.
Help me? Like you helped the others? You took their souls! I saw! But not mine! No! You'll not have mine!
Take hold of yourself! Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand! All lies and deception! He won't be content until all bow before him!
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You can't
others.
keep me here! I'll escape again!
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them. I am so sorry. Have you people nothing better to do?
Hey, you look familiar.
He's awake.
It's you!
And how does it feel to be whole?
I don't know how you did it.
It wasn't easy.
Your presence annoys me.
They say you can walk now. Impressive.
Been so long. Almost forgot how.
Wonderful.
I don't understand. Why did you help me?
Because no one else would.
You look familiar.
My assassin!
You must be taught this.
Discipline!
Fool! I know you've already not. You should know better. You think you can outrun me?
This. There you go.
I help you.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way.
did you do it?
I have my ways. The worst is over then.
So tired.
Then rest, my child. I trust today is better.
What do you want?
Only to help you.
No, you want to hurt me. It's all you've done since you brought me here.
My child, the very fact that we're having this conversation shows that we've made progress. Or do you?
Let go your burden.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a crying child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. But then you'd answer for his burns.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.
fine. You have to be.
And when you die,
What news, Altair?
Garnier is dead.
Then you should return to Masyaf with news of your victory.
There is something else.
Speak it then, or would you have me read your mind?
What do you think he wanted from these people? That he would keep them and experiment on them as he did?
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair. It doesn't matter what he did or why. Only that he's dead.
But Garnier seemed to believe he was helping these people.
Is that what you saw?
No. What I saw was not a place of healing, but of pain.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Forget I spoke of it.
I already have.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Climb tall structures to gain a bird's-eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings can be used to orient yourself when moving through a city.
Have you news for me, Altair?
Garnier de Naplouse is dead.
Excellent. We could not have hoped for a more agreeable outcome.
And yet...
What is it?
The doctor insisted his work was noble. And looking back, those who were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them. And that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things. Bribes, threats, and other types of trickery. There are plants, Altair. Herbs from distant lands that can cause a man to take leave of his senses. So great are the pleasures it brings, men may even become enslaved by it.
You think these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Yes, if it truly was as you describe it.
Herbs. This seems a strange method of control.
Our enemies have accused me of the same.
The promise of paradise.
They think it is a god, overflowing with women and pleasure. But I drug you as Garnier did his men, and tempt you with his rewards.
They do not know the truth of it.
Which is how it must be.
But if they knew the truth of it, that all we seek is peace...
Then they would not fear us, and we would have no hold over them. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
Is he running from somewhere? You should stop that. Ah! What's got him so bothered?
He's going to have some. He didn't have to do that.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
Where is he going?